out of the soup into the sand.
Ma'am, the chief's already departed for Rauger's Reach. A few of our people are on hand to help him transport Nero. And I was told to tell you that Jessie expects a full report as soon as it's convenient. And by that she generally means now.
Okay, let's go. Well, thanks, Grandpa Midgore Summer. You did XPEX with 4 people a week ago?
Yeah, probably a little less. We had me, who's best in slot tank. My buddy, who's a best in slot samurai. Then we had another guy on Reaper, and then we had a white mage. Every 4th fight has a mount, and all the savage gear is dyeable, whereas the normal gear is never dyeable.
I'm in love with this Chocobo. He's so dapper. He's a good boy. He's a very good boy. That's a big Rathalos mount. Right, that's Rathalos, right? I don't monster hunt too often.
Yeah, that's Rathalos. It scales based on race too. So if you're a Lalafell, it's super tiny. If you're a Brogan, and the thing's huge. There are some that don't scale at all, though. Some solo mounts that don't.
That hat looks dinky as fuck. Okay, there's some interesting stuff over here. All right. Yeah.
Thank you for the shout outs. Ooh.
Shout outs. Oh yeah, we
shout outs.
Sometimes chat does go out. Oh, okay, there's some decent looking stuff in here. This is good. I need to actually make a new glam for Shadowbringers, so might have to come to this for 1 or 2 things. Look at the Sigmascape fending and scouting top. Okay, hold up. I'll do that and then I'll continue this storyline. That is really... I actually like that a lot. That might be some Paladin glam.
Yes, I was told you made it out of the hole, but nothing beats seeing you with my own 2 eyes. In case you're wondering, Nier was taken straight to the infirmary. The chief should be back soon with news if you don't mind waiting. Chief, how is he?
Not good. Seems one of Omega's nastier minions paid him a visit in our absence. He's putting on a brave face, but I've seen his injuries. I'm surprised he kept going as long as he did. The Shurikens confined him to a bed. Even should Omega extend his next invitation, Nero won't be coming with us. And Midgard Summer's taking a lengthy nap too now, isn't he? It won't be long before our base camp is lost to the rift again.
And when that time comes, I'll join the expedition myself. The challenges will only get harder and you need someone reliable at your back.
I appreciate the offer, Jesse, and I may yet take you up on it when the time comes. But let's not make any decisions just yet. I have a lot of thinking to do about what's happened and about what lies ahead.
Cool. The poor thing. It seems worried.
Thank you for trying to save me. Don't worry, we'll get Omega in the end. Yeah, don't worry. We're gonna fuck up that machine. He's happy with the violence.
Cool.
Well, that got a smile out of him. I may not be understanding what he says, but I think he understands how we... I think we understand how he feels. Right. Much I'd like to stay and chat, we all have work to do. Sooner or later, we're gonna have to face Omega itself, and we've all seen what it's capable of. We need to get stronger. Be ready for when Omega calls on us again. And let's make sure that we are. Alright. In the beginning, there was chaos. We're not fighting chaos. I just greet you with a mixture of enthusiasm and concern.
Good timing, Losa. It's been
why am I talking like that?
It's been another anomaly detected at the Yarn. Assuming previous instances are anything to go by, this energy fluctuation is another of Omega's so-called invitations. If you don't mind waiting a moment or two, we can discuss things with Master Garland. He should be any moment now. Or soon. I'm not reading things properly. It's okay. The chief should be here by now.
Unless he got poisoned too.
I bet my stock in the company is fitting with that research data. I suppose I should explain, even though the Chief might prefer me not to share. After your last run-in with Omega, Master Garland has some research notes smuggled in from the Empire. From Garlemald. Notes are part of the Midas Nan Garland legacy, who was, of course, the father's chief and the Emperor's preeminent engineer. The incident at Borgia Cathedral. Do you know of it?
I know of Borgia, I don't know of the incident. I know that that's gonna be relic weapons shit. Later I gotta do.
Borgia was an imperial fortress. It was here that the Midas constructed the lunar transmitter, a device to communicate with Dalamud. Imperial Solus had altered Midas to
Mid-ass city.
to devise what means to destroy primals, and so he sought to harness the power of the Red Moon. The project was a failure. Oh, but he succeeded in controlling Dalamud all right. But the immense energies emitted from the satellite vaporized not only the transmitter, but the entire town from which it was built. As you can imagine, the job of shifting through the rubble afterwards was not a pleasant task. Master Golem was slated to assume his father's position as head engineer, but this disaster added to the opposition to the Empire's path of conquest, convinced him to abandon his homeland. The Chief wants nothing to do with it, with the lunar transmitter, or the data used to create it until now. He wanted nothing. Yeah. I think he means to put that research to use in your conflict with Omega. In fact, given the time frame, there can be no other explanation. Listen to me, Losa. The Chief's genius is plagued by a great deal of apprehension. Even so, once he's made a decision, he doesn't do things by halves. When the time comes, he'll come through for us. You have to believe that.
Sir, I've known him for 3 expansions. I think he's reliable.
Sorry I'm late. A little focus on my work. I lost all sense of time. That's no excuse, Chief. What I've told you about being punctual to staff meetings. In any case, I've shared the situation at the Yarn with Losha here. Good. Then you know that Omega is likely to continue with its tests. Shall we go and knock the door? But Chief, Biggs and Weds aren't fit for fieldwork yet, and the Shurigan's given Nero strict orders to stay abed. What of Midgard Summer? He's taking his nap, is he?
Yep, Grandpa's taking a long nap.
Leaves only you, Alosa, and Alpha. Maybe it's time I joined the expedition. No, Jesse, I need your talents elsewhere. There's a half-built device in the workshop I need you to finish putting together. I've drawn up a design and completed this core mechanics. The final assembly should be posed no problem for an engineer of your abilities.
I changed his accent again on accident. I'm sorry.
A new device. Does this mean you use the... Whatever you say, Chief. I have it ready and waiting for you. Just be safe in there. Right. It's time to get back to the rift for us. Let's finish these experiments and bring the fight to Omega itself.
Okay. I'm sort of water. Hopefully I don't do another little round of combat preparation. Just jump right into it. Then part of the workshop, you concentrate on surviving in the rift. Damn. Cute Fimro, too.
Hi,
Cute
honey.
Fimro. Hi, honey. Hi, Taki. Look at this cute Fimro. Look at this cute Fimro, Taki. Ooh, look at it. Ooh. With a eagle too, or no, it's a falcon. Chris, come on. Oh, you're just linking all of it in chat. Okay, cool. Spear. Spear's not selling it for me. Okay, stop. You're striking me with glam. I gotta go get to the fucking Omega. Yeah, get to the puddle. Oh hey, you know who I should give a shout out to? I should give a shout out to Kiritsu. Wow.
Looks like I'm like putting my hands on my hips.
Helped me out so much.
This is so fucking.
Wait, why?
cursed.
No!
What? Wait, what? What's wrong? You don't like getting shout outs?
I'm no streamer.
Why is that a thing?
You on occasion.
Oh
No.
my god.
Every now and then.
Oh my
No.
god.
This is you not accepting something. I don't know how long you wanna keep doing this for, but if you need to head off, like, don't feel like
I got
you have
all.
to stay. You got all night.
Oh yeah, I'll be up
Wow.
way past dawn.
God
I gotta
damn.
let the chickens out before I go to sleep. I'm gonna play some Helldivers later.
I work at 9 a.m., but I think I can stick this out. Am I ready, Losha? Let's put an end to this fucking thing. Ugh. Aye, no room for hesitation. You press on. Come with me. What about you, Alpha? You're set to go?
Quick.
That's the spirit. Let's dive right in, shall we? Skadoosh. Sploosh. There we go. Alright. Another little fucking test. Okay, it's like one egg now. Interdimensional rift. Yeah, we're missing some test worlds. Omega's experiments must be nearing an end. Here comes the little boy. Get my fucking thing set up.
Welcome. Your arrival has been highly anticipated. And I will confirm your earlier suspicion. My experiments have indeed reached the final stage. Of the 89 test subjects I trialed, 4 PSI group combatants emerged victorious. Of those 4, further conflict determined the strongest among them. The surviving specimen shall be your opponent.
So we've come to the last round of testing then. And should we win this battle, are we ready to face you in combat?
Affirmative. Such an outcome would allow me to pursue my objective to its conclusion. I would continue analyzing the qualities which allow you to prevail despite your frailty, and integrate said qualities into my own arsenal. I'll be pleased if my experiment yields the relevant data, but engaging you directly is still the most efficient and reliable testing method. Omitting determinary steps. Evaluation of combat potential deemed superfluous. Proceeding immediately with the final experiment. Stop. Red light. Green light. Alpha, your task is complete. Your presence among these test subjects is no longer required. And
What do you mean by that?
I will guide your progress personally from this point onward. Alpha's role in transferring authority is now obsolete.
Even so, Alpha's a valuable companion. If you wish to continue with us, I have no intention of leaving him behind.
Companion. Companions are those who provide mutual benefit. The instant Alpha's authority becomes redundant, he's lost his sole qualification to be regarded as such. Furthermore, the primary function of Alpha's existence was to lure you into my domain. He would be more accurately described as bait. Test subject Alpha can neither confirm nor deny my statement. He possesses no memory prior to his encounter with you. He was the first entity created in this realm, my first and only attempt to recreate a being who shared your mundane parameters. I base his incarnation upon a most ordinary life form, one which had somehow bested an enemy whose strength rivaled my own. By observing this feeble creature in the heat of battle, I sought to understand the source of this contradiction.
Okay.
I repeated the experiment once, twice, 1,000 times, yet the results never deviated from estimated projections.
This is fucked. Okay.
The test was an abject failure, and thus I resolved to adapt my methodology. I would focus instead upon stimulating powerful opponents, and summon mortals of natural origin here to combat them. For Alpha, I devised a new purpose. I erased his memory, implanted a compulsion to return to me, and then ejected him into your world. Weak beings have a tendency to form groups. I surmise that this instinctual behavior would aid Alpha in bringing the test subjects. I required a function he has performed with adequate competence.
A 1,000 dead chocobos. God. Okay. Why do he flex on how evil he is like that?
Tell me something, Omega. This ability of yours to generate matter was not originally intended for creating other life forms, was it? Blip. Your query has little relevance to the topic at hand. Affirmative. I was equipped with matter generation capabilities for the purpose of unlimited self-improvement and affirmate expansion. Fabricating life forms was not an intended function, but the practice is not otherwise prohibited or problematic. I disagree with you there. As an engineer, I would advise against such technologies for the purpose of outsiders' design.
I didn't read that right.
From the very start, you've been making the same mistake. Even powerful subjects of your test worlds were made crippled and incomplete. Is it conviction which drove these villains to terrible greatness? The same limitless conviction which allowed weakling heroes to overcome them. Do you not understand? Then we will never lose your creations, no matter how much stronger they should be according to your soulless calculations. Come, Losha. Let's be on our way. You too, Alpha.
Sad chocobo noises. Come on, dude. Don't stand here. He's gonna fucking kill you. He's killed 1,000 of you. Quite chipper about that. He is. Okay. Just us here, huh? Alright, Alpha, quit. Dude's got little bird brain. He gonna get it.
Have our base camp up and running. You can dive into the final test world whenever you wish. As for this world's inhabitant, Omega's generously provided us with a basic profile.
Your opponent's name is It is... okay. Chaos.
The first hero defeated this evil in a conflict that took place so long ago I'm having trouble separating myth from history. Of course, this entity is from another reality, as were the denizens of Sigmascape. In which case it may be pointless to even attempt to confirm the details. Go to hear some water for ramen. Oh no, yeah, no problem. What is certain, however, is that this chaos stands triumphant over a roster of other truly monstrous test subjects. It promises to be a grueling battle, but one which will open the gate for fighting Omega itself. Damn, they got that bitch from Sonic Adventure in here? He's got all 7 Chaos Emeralds. Alpha, you and I will need to provide support for Losha. Will you be my assistant? You're bothered by what Omega said earlier. I think you're responsible for dragging us into this mess. Trust me when I say it's not your fault. We were the ones who awakened Omega. We're the ones who had need to deal with the consequences. Cool. By the way, do you still have that card you used to boil water in the kettle? It's been brought to my attention that I'm a spoiled blue blood who can't even refill a pot without constant reminders. If you could take charge of that, then it would be most helpful. Cool. Yeah, I feel bad for him now. 'Tis inconvenient without Midgar Summit here that translate is chirping. Still, the best medicine for his worries is for you to win the next contest. Let's show him we're on top of things, eh?
Oh, we're really jumping into fighting chaos? Okay. Alright. Oh wait, Susanoo's Pike. That... I actually like that. That's actually really cool. For like a non-glowing weapon, it's actually pretty fucking cool. No wonder I wonder what Nero would have to say about this Chaos Villa. An ancient technology is a specialty after all. There's a glowing version of it? Ooh, shit. Okay. That's actually a really cool looking weapon. Because I got the Eureka weapon. I'm not really a big fan of it.
Well, which Eureka weapon?
The spear.
No, I mean, like, what zone did you get through? Did you get through all 4 of them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got that, and I got my elemental armor.
Yeah, I never cared for the weapons, so I got none of them. Except the summoner book up to Pyros, and then I quit. I wanted the Pyros one.
Yeah, like, I was a little disappointed when I got it. I'm like, I don't really like the look of this thing. Okay, I'm gonna...
I'm just heating some water in the microwave, so...
No, you're good. I'm gonna get some water, too, because my throat's hurting a little bit, and then...
Wait.
I think we'll be good.